So, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to simply just talk a little bit about, like, what do you think of the film so far? What, like the marketing and the stuff, and, oh yeah, let's talk about what Scourge did to me. About fucking time, Hasbro. Like, you make me a plot, you make me, what was it, a plot, plot guarded or whatever the hell it is for the last 5 Bay films. Finally, you decide to stop milking me for once. I mean, sure, you got the Kid Mirage now, but hopefully he just, like, gets a chance to sign and whatnot. Basically, what you're doing is Avengers are following me, and you know what? It's about time. Well, I thought you had to be angry. I'm angry at Hasbro, not angry at the death for once. I mean, hell, they messed up Robots in the Sky 2015. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, let's not. Get to the review. On it.
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Faithley1987, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 100 Deluxe Class Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. I think this is one of the best figures out there. Also, the head is just freaking adorable. Nothing's falling out, thankfully. Everything is still inside. On the front of the package, you got your... Again, that's just so cute. On the side, again, cute, but plastic free, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. On the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shot with even darker spoilers. Bumblebee blasts back hordes of Terracons in a heroic final stand. This is the Volcano Showdown. If you're not knowing what the volcano is, it is actually, coincidentally, the transport bridge seen in the teaser trailer. When is the second trailer? We don't know, but it's probably going to spoil a lot more, so be warned. But then again, it's probably the last thing I'll see, and then I just stop watching more stuff and wait for the film to come out. But, like, this transforms with 23 steps, and I think is the simplest Bumblebee out there. Like, seriously, this is simple, this is fun. I've heard this is way more fun than actually the #1 Bumblebee, which is actually heavily based off of, but this is an entirely new tool. So, let's open him up and see how cool he actually is.
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Faithley1987, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series 100... Wait a minute, I already done this intro before. Anyways, here is the figure out of package. Sorry, I forgot I didn't write the intro. Here are the instructions. Because no one wants to upload it these days, so you get a free chance to look at them. That's on me. Right? This guy is really simple and easy to transform. It's just that there's some parts you gotta be careful for. So, this is Bumblebee, and despite the arms, he can roll, which is pretty impressive. Down here is his weapon. This is his arm blade. I kind of wish this was, not kinda, I definitely wish this was silver painted. But basically you just tap this on here like so, and just fits right there. And then here's his blaster, which honestly doesn't look too bad. But to tap this in, you got this slot right here. And you're just going to clip it right there. No, that's not it. That's not it. You sure? Oh, I gotta clip it like that. Alright. You gotta clip it where the bottom one is up like that. And, yeah, it kind of makes like this big engine. I've heard people able to do it where they can slot the weapon here, but you know what? Let's try it. Of course, you would have to untransform it a tad bit, but see, this works. Holy scrap, you actually can tuck it in there. So there's an alternate piece of storage, so now you completely don't have anything hanging off the back. Still got all the junk on the bottom, but it's a lot better. Side comparison, let's bring in my one of my new favorite bumblebees. Earthspark Bumblebee. And as you can see, they are similar in size, but in terms of width and the design, yeah, completely different. Then again, they are. But it kind of has the same, arms, legs. It's your typical transformation from a Bumblebee, basically tucking everything in and, the hoods on the back. But both of these clean up pretty cleanly. Let's bring in Soundwave. I do not have sideways transformed, so sorry for that if you guys want to see that. But I do have my next review, Arcee, just a scale, because core class, gotta get a core class in. Let's get it between, how about this guy? Been a while since I brought this guy out, huh? And both of these two are solid figures. They really are. And, yes, Ravage is indeed inside. No, actually, he's not inside. I messed up that up. That's kind of a fail on my part. And finally, the only leader class I have transformed in vehicle mode because he's a pain to get into in the first place. Jetfire. So, there you go. Turning transformation, we're going to, one, take the weapons off, and also open back up the door where you can get the weapon out. Just simply wriggling it out. It's not that bad, unless you actually have it stuck in there, which means you have to open both doors, but then again, you have to do that anyway for transformation. But open both doors, get the weapon out if you stuffed it in there, leave it outside. So what you're going to do is that you're going to lift the arms up like that, bring these bits back, and that's just going to lay right there for now. It's kind of a little tricky to get these, but they're doable. I've done this transformation a few times. I don't see what's the problem. Like so. Best bet is just use your nails and get inside this little part right here to take it out. So once that's done, kind of the scariest part of transformation is getting this entire hood piece off. Like so. And once that's done, you can basically stretch out pretty much everything. Bringing these arms up until they tap into place, then bring the arms down. Bring the arms up until it taps into place. Bring it down and around, like so. Keep the head straight, and just tap it in, and then you can just angle these to where they are like this. Like so. There's that half of Bumblebee done. We'll work on the back later. Now you're going to split the legs. And you're going to come down. You're going to untab this part. This will allow you to just spin this around like so. Make sure it is facing like this, where the bumper is flat. And just bring the leg in. It's just simply going to fold into place like so. Repeat on the other side. Untab. And spin. Bring it down around. Spin around again until it's flat. That's the best way I could do it. Fold the leg like that. And finally, to finish up the back, you need to be careful because this is a pin neck that I've seen breaks off easily. So be careful. If anything happens to this, you're screwed. I've seen a lot of people with breakage issues, but it's doable. you're going to need to basically fold it in up and around like that. And, yeah. Once that's done, there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And you can tab his weapons, although I wasn't sure. It's not really accurate to have the weapon here like that, but, it is what it is. And then also you have the blaster right here. I mean, if it was on the left arm in the movie, then yeah, I guess it would be accurate, but there's a reason why it would be shaped like this instead of this, if you know what I mean. So, there's that. Turning to articulation. Well, first let's take a look at the noggin, and yeah, these weapons kind of fall off a little too easily, if you know what I mean. The noggin really looks good, it's just that I kind of wish they had a bit more painted, but other than that, pretty stellar looking. His paint is really good. Honestly, it's way better than the SS49 for the, this is actually better than all the other Bumblebees, well, besides the Off-Road Bumblebee. This is literally one of the best for Pseudo Series, and I'm keeping this. Like, it is that good. In articulation, head can turn 360 on a ball joint. It can move up and actually, is it a ball joint? No, or is it actually a... Is it a ball joint or is it a swivel? I'm not exactly sure, because like, it has that swivel there, but like, swivel hole there, like where you can tell if it's a swivel or not, but it makes me think it's more ball joint because of how easily immotable the head is. Shoulders move up and down. Arms full 360. Elbows full 360. You got a 90-degree bend. No waist, no swivel, no wrist swivel. Waist swivel, you actually do get a full 360 actually, but no wrist swivel. So I guess that's kind of good. You get a full ankle tilt, like that long, and also that, well, I don't know why you want to do that long, but okay. You got a full kick right there, a cool kick. You got about, I'd say almost 90 degree, about 80-ish. He cannot do the full splits. He has a 90-degree bend at the knee. His leg does not swivel. His feet are 360 apparently. Kind of shows how a lot of this figure will evolve. Like this is the superior, ultimate superior version of the SS01. This is 99 figures later, and well, actually more than 99 because it took us 2023. This is like 5 years later. This is 5 years later, so this is a good thing, honestly. Now turning to size comparisons. I will not do size comparison Arcee because I will leave that for her video. So instead, let's size comparison sideways. And as you can see, scale is accurate because sideways is actually a bit taller than Bumblebee. I think, yeah, we're gonna get Megatron and Optimus because why not? These are like the top 3 when it comes to the most famous Transformers. I mean, if I had Deluxe class Starscream, I would scale them like that, but yeah, there's that. There's the 2 of them. And then I have my leader class. I was going to do the following, but I realized I do that one a bit too much. And not to mention that I also am saving the Devastator Constructicons for their own leader class things for later. Don't worry, I will do a full leader class comparison later on, don't worry. But for now, we're going to bring in Grimlock. Because he is, well, I actually have a seat in this transform, what the heck. There we go, sorry. There he is. And he is, again, one of the biggest Studio Series that I own, besides Devastator. which you will see later, but not today. And that is basically it for the figure. I really do like it, but transformation back is kind of a bit scary, if you know what I mean. It's definitely true for this guy that will be coming in next video. Yeah. But, oh, scrap. Let me transform Bumblebee really quickly so we can get to his, compare the two Bumblebees that I have. So, there's Earthspark Bumblebee, and, Earthspark's bigger, apparently. I don't know why, but that's apparently the issue. But you can see the complete difference, similarity and difference, at the same time. Like, the legs form the back, but, here, the legs are, I kind of wish that we could rotate this, if you know what I mean. Like, make it a bit more cleaner, But, I can see where I can't really tell which figure's better, honestly. I really can't. In fact, I'll put a poll up on YouTube later on, and I'll ask you guys which figure is better, Earthspark Bumblebee or this Bumblebee, or Rise of the Beasts Off-Road Bumblebee. Also, take a look at the backdrop real quick. This is apparently a spoiler. This is a big spoiler. According to the packaging, this is the Volcano Showdown. And, this is the first of the final battle that we're going to be getting in terms of the backdrops and whatever. I'm not too sure what to think of it so far. Apparently, it is confirmed that what we saw in the teaser trailer is, in fact, a volcano, and apparently this is around that area. So this is obviously from the final battle, and they decided to screen cap it just for this, and I'm not sure I'm excited or I'm pissed because it's a spoiler. I don't know. I really don't know. But trailer 2 is coming really soon, and I hope we shed some more light on what this is. Also, Mainline is officially out at the making of this video, so I'm going to try to get some Mainline figures as well. Scourge is also officially available to order, and I will be ordering him very soon. So, please keep all that in mind before we go on to future videos. Because I might say, oh, I'm doing this one figure, but as soon as Scourge comes, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to lie to you guys and say I'm reviewing Scourge instead. So, there's all that. Turning back to transformation, honestly, again, it's simple, yet you have to pay attention. So, I suggest you do the backpack portion first, because it gets all that out of the way. Just fold all that out, like so. Make sure you keep Bumblebee's head straight. Let's work on the legs. I'm going to fold these parts out, like so. Then you're going to bring the feet in, but before you do, you're going to need to turn this like that, and you're going to make sure that this tab right here slots into this little nub right here, like so. That just locks everything into place, and then you need to do the exact same thing on the other side. Fold that in, bring it down so that it can tab right there. Now, the trickiest part of this is the legs when you're tabbing it together, because I found that a little hard. I suggest you tab these two tabs in first, because they're really hard to get before you get these tabs. So, just be careful with them. Go at an angle per se. And make sure they are aligned like so, and then just tab those in and you're good to go for that part. Then you're going to need to bring these down all the way, these both clicks, not just one, both, and you're going to need to bring this part up and over, and be careful how you do it. And then I suggest you bring the arms out like this and pull it out like so. Make sure the arm is oriented like this. This is very important for later on the transformation. Fold it out like so. And keep the head straight. This part's a little tricky, but you're basically going to push this on and just make sure it's all collapsed. Then basically all that's left is simply combining the roof with the doors. You got these two tabs that are going to be slots right here, and if you got everything aligned, and I hope you do, you're going to get it fairly around the same angle per se, like that. It's not going to tab in exactly. That's what the doors are for. And you're going to tab in the doors first. That's right, you're not going to tab in the arms first, you're going to tab in the doors. Make sure they tab in like that, and that's just going to lock the back in place. Make sure that these are all the way in, and you're just going to tab these in. And last but not least, the arms are kind of easy to do. You got this very little hole right here, and there's this nub on the side, this very little pin or tab or whatever right here. Not sure you can see it, but right here you're gonna tab the arm there, and it's just gonna sit there, but it's nice and secure. It doesn't really fall off a lot, especially when you shake it. Like, see, nothing's wrong with it. And there you have Rise of the Beast 100 Bumblebee in his vehicle mode end-to-end review. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Next video, like I said, is Rise of the Beast Core Class Arcee. And as always, till all are one.